Alright guys, what is going on? It is day 2 of working on the car. I got I think this is the windshield washer fluid tank that is right underneath. There's a cover that goes along the windshield bottom here, and then you take that off. You can pull this guy off. It's just a 13 millimeter nut that sits on this stud right here. And I went ahead, pulled, there was a wire on the inside that was going to, it looked like to the ECU or whatever controller that is. I think it's the ECU now because that's what's under here. So anyway, pulled that, figured out that it just went straight through. It wasn't connected to anything. So clipped it up here, pulled it out from the inside, and now there is like 4 more wires that are heading up in this direction. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take off the cover for the ECU. But so these are the wires that are going up underneath there. So I think once I get the ECU out, hopefully from the top, I can pull that out and then pull these wires or find out what they're connected to up there and get this thing all the way removed. So I don't know if I updated everything, but we have, this is the clip that goes to the ignition. So here is the ignition with the key still in it right there. So unclipped that, pulled it out of the dash or off the dash, whatever, and fixed all of the splice points and pulled the wires out from over there. So that is good. I also did over here, let's see, so move that guy. So there are those wires right there that are covered in the black heat shrink. Those guys are now fixed and unspliced from this stupid harness that was in here. And we have this box, we have the alarm system, and there was a remote starter somewhere. We have this immobilizer as well. So yeah, we're slowly working our way through. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cover off the ECU in the engine bay, and we'll see if we can get those wires unconnected. So we got that off, and we'll go ahead and do some inspections, see where those wires go. I actually think I found them. So here, no, different one. So let me try and pull the ECU out, and we will see where those wires lead to. So make sure power is cut to the vehicle, and then you can disconnect the ECU. And how you do that is they have these safety locks on the Volkswagens. You can pinch it and pull until it clicks, and then the clip is released fully, and then that can go off to the side, exposing the pins to the ECU. Same with this other side, and of course it'll be the other direction, so you'll pull, release it, and then that is free. Once you get that all free, you can see down here on the edge of the ECU there is a black tab right here. So you will go ahead and pull that to the side while pulling the ECU up. If I can do it with one hand, yep. And then there is also one on the other side, but it is already released, and we can go ahead and pull the whole ECU out like so. Wham blam. So there we go. Remove the whole ECU from the car. Alright guys, so ECU is removed. I traced those wires, so we had 4 wires running up. There is a There's a yellow and red, orange and black, another orange and red wire, and an orange and black, or no, it might just be yellow. Sorry, I'm losing it. So we got a yellow, we've got an orange and red, we've got an orange and black, and a yellow and red wire. So we are spliced into what appears to be a purple and white wire. We have a blue and a green wire that are running to this yellow wire. And then we also have the orange and red wire running to the other side of the purple and white wire. So it is actually starting to get a little bit dark out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of knock this out. We will disconnect this connection. With how they did the other ones, it looked like it was all soldered, which is good on them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull the electrical tape off of these connections here, unsolder them, pull the wires apart, and see if I've got enough wire here to reconnect the purple and white. And then it looks like this yellow one is just kind of spliced in there for signal. So we'll see what it looks like underneath. Got everything all buttoned up, as you can see. Blue to blue, nice and clean. Purple to purple, nice and clean. Green to green, extra clean. Rhymes on rhymes on rhymes. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. As you can see, it's pretty dark out, so that will be the finishing point. Since this leads directly to the cabin of the car, I would suggest putting the cover back on, if you can find it. I don't know where I put mine, but definitely get that covered up, and probably just bolt it down just to be safe. Put the ECU in a safe place. I put it back in the car, in the back seat, and it'll just live there for now. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, and we're good. All of that stuff is completely off the car and no longer part of it.